All right, good morning to everyone under the sound of my voice, and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but a big engine, Ororo Fakonga, Baba Nwodo, the sports evangelist. Under the Kurora, one of Imo State's my people, Moyame. The like can destroy, the commanding commander. Yes, Thursday edition of the program, 4th day of March 2021. There is always a lot to serve on the show. Just keep it up to that in 107.3, baby. Them know they shout up Nepal for London, and Amako here can never ever be in Malaysia. You're welcome on board. Let's get down to the world of boxing this morning, where Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, they've agreed to a world title unification fight, according to promoter Bob Arum. Now, the all-British bout between the 32-year-old and also that's the WBC champion Fury and Joshua, who is 31 years of age. It will hold the Joshua, of course, we all know he holds the IBF, the WBO, and also WBA titles, and it will see all 4 belts contested in the heavyweight fight for the first time. Now, after Joshua beat Kubra Pulev in December, his promoter Eddie Hearn said that the fight could be sorted out in 2 days, but since then it has dragged for a long time. But then Fury told IFL TV that all points have now been agreed. All right, so we can't wait for them to come out with an official statement. It promises to be a cracker of a game, of a matchup. To the world of tennis we go this morning, where Daniil Medvedev became the latest high-profile first-round casualty at the Rotterdam ATP event on Wednesday after losing in straight set to Dusan Lajovic, yes, squandering his chance of taking Rafael Nadal's place as world number 2. Now, the world number 3 was top seed for this week's tournament, following his run to the Australian Open final, but he was dumped out 7-6, 6-4 in just over 90 minutes by the Serbian Lajovic, who is currently ranked 27th. Now, Russian Medvedev, he threw his racket down in anger after being broken in game 9 of the second set, having a row with the umpire and also starting the final game with a points penalty as a result. Now, guess what? A calm Lajovic served out the 10th game to set up a second round clash with Bonakoric. Now, the defeat was painful for Medvedev, as he would have replaced Rafael Nadal as world number 1, or number 2 rather, had he reached the final. But it won't be. I must tell you, crazy because of his anger. For Nadal, he withdrew from Rotterdam with a back injury, and for Medvedev, he joins world number 7 Alexander Zverev and 3-time Grand Slam winner Stan Wawrinka in exiting the tournament early. Now, former world number 4 Kei Nishikori, now ranked 45 in the world, he followed up his win over 7-seed Felix Ogo Alisieme with a 6-3, 2-6, 7-5 victory over Australia's Alex Dimiano to make the quarterfinals. Now, 6-seed Belgian David Goffin and the champion in Montpellier at the weekend defeated Jan-Lennart Struff of Germany 6-4, 6-love in the first round tie. Now, however, the Spanish 5th seed Roberto Bautista Agut and the runner-up in Montpellier was knocked out by Spain's Alejandro Davidovich Fokina 6-2, 7-6 it ended. Now, for Andy Murray, he was also dumped out yesterday by 4th seed Andrei Rublev in 2 straight sets, 7-5, 6-2. Don't forget that you can watch us live on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. You can also tell us where you're watching us from. And aside that, between Paul Onachu and a certain Victor Osimhen, who has not been informed, Onachu is fired from all cylinders. Who will you prefer to spearhead the attack of the Super Eagles of Nigeria? Yes, be my guest on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Let's go. Now, from lawn tennis, let's talk about table tennis, ping pong, some call it that. Now, Nigeria's Haruna Quadri remains the only surviving African player at the first official World Table Tennis tournament taking place in Doha after he defeated Indian national champion Setinyon Nanesekaran. Now, that game ended 3-0 in favor of our own Haruna Quadri. Now, the way Amara, the Nigerian, dismissed the newly crowned Indian national champion confirmed the quality of Haruna again as he dominated the match from the start to the end. And the win came like a wide wind to the Indian superstar who had boasted, because before the game, the man just boast. The man from India just boast. Say, you, what's it going to do you? Two, not go divide them. He just they brag anyhow. I don't know, just calm down. Just do like they could just watch them. Or God, like my grandpa will always say, shoulder high will bring you back home. That shoulder way they carry high. Now they go carry your cups, come back home. Am I communicating no more? Yeah. If you know, you know, but they don't know. After all, them know they wear underskirts on top dress. Am I communicating? Them know they wear underskirts on top dress. I said after the game, I am happy Cosmos Chukwuemeka because everything seems to work well for me in the match. Now, and he later Haruna said, he said, I had taken my time to study his game and everything I picked worked well for me in the encounter. And I am looking forward to the next match and I hope to approach every match with all seriousness. Now, with this win, Haruna will now face a familiar face in Portugal's Joao Gerardo, who had a walk over Slovakia's Yang Wang, who was disqualified for breaking COVID-19 protocol put in place by the organizers. And in the women's singles, though, it was not a good outing for six-time African women champion Dina Meshref of Egypt, as she was beaten by Korea Republic's Hwon Soo 3-1. It ended in her favor. Moving on. Paralympic champion Loretta Onye is disappointed at the lack of support towards her preparation for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Onye, who is the Paralympic champion in the women's F40 shot put event, said that she had been funding her training section with the proceed from her roles in Nigeria movie industry, that's the Nollywood. Now, the F40 category, as classified by the International Paralympic Committee, is a category for athletes with achondroplasia. That's a short-limb dwarfism. Yes, that's the kind of people it is. Let me quote Onye. He said, I have not been to training in the last 2 weeks because I am on location on the movie set because I have to look for money to support my sports career. Now, she responds herself. Oh, my word, man. He said, I can't leave acting because that's what put food on my table. Now, the way I balance my sport career is through acting. Now, I should have gone very far in acting, but I've not because of sport. Wow. Now, I am not going to play with my acting career anymore. I don't have anyone else helping me at this point. So I will just go art. Any money I get from art, I'll coins and they support myself. This is crazy, right? Like my grandpa will always say, one road, no they enter market. On Oko Wajomo Yami, or less na spirit land. Now, only spirit land, they get one road, do they enter market. Am I communicating? Don't think about what this country will do for you. Think about what you can do for yourself and for your family. Yes, this is a country where the country where me and you there right now, a country we say then the old teachers, then the old doctors, then the old footballers, then the old pensioners, but them not the old politicians. Do you know why? Their allowances is bigger than their salary. Bomrecom is different from Recom Eyelu. Use your tongue, count your teeth. Moving on, the first evaluation meets towards getting Nigeria's track and field athletes in top shape for the Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo we hold next weekend at the sports ground of the Federal University of Technology, FUTA, in Akure. The Athletics Federation of Nigeria has announced this. Now, the Tetsuo event, according to Prince Adeniyi Beyoku, Secretary General of the AFM, will be the first in series of activities lined up by the Federation in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development to prepare the athletes for the Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. So let's see how it goes, though. But let's move on. We need to talk about the round letter game. Time is fast spent. No time to check time because the process of checking time is a waste of time. Now, the NWF, that's the Nigeria Women Football League. Now, a result that went down yesterday, FC Robo Queens beat Dreamstar Ladies by 5-0. That is Waka in Pidgin. Manita, the 5 for speed now, Manita, that's what they call it. Am I communicating? I just did. For Rivers Angels, they also won their game against Royal Queens by 3-0. And for Nasarawa Amazons, it was a 2-0 victory for them against Oshu Babes. And for Bayelsa Queens, that game was played right here at the Danayam Stadium. And we had Kennedy Ounale giving us report telling us that Daniel Igali, the president of Nigeria Wrestling Federation, was right there to cheer the team to victory, and they won. Bayelsa Queens 4, Ibom Angels 0. And for Confluence Queens, they beat Abia Angels by 1-0. And for Delta Queens, they also saw out Edo Queens 1-0. But then, one game is slated for today, and that's the game between Sunshine Queens and Pelican Stars. It comes up by 4 p.m. Don't forget we are live on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Christian Innocent Keys, I cite you, my man Cosmos. Okay, I see you, bro. God bless your hustle, man. You go live longer. You go live longer. I greet you this morning. I'm watching live from Ezio, but congratulations to FC Barcelona. That's Obajo Bina. I see you, Martin. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. Yes, send your message from Umuguma. Today match between Liverpool and Chelsea. Okay. We'll talk about that later, though. Before I go for a quick break this morning, some rescheduled fixtures went down in Nigeria Professional Football League, and that's the game between Plateau United and Rivers United. It ended 1-1 apiece, and then courtesy of Ibrahim Mustafa equalizer on the 80th minute. Yes, ended the show. It was ensured that it ended in the show of spoils because Chika Godwin had given Rivers United the visitors the lead in the 18 minutes, but then it wasn't to be. Now in another game, Warri Wolves 1-1 draw with Enyimba. Jackson Eru scored for Warri Wolves, while for Enyimba it was Victor Mbaoma. And for Dakada FC, they also beat Wiki Tories by 2-1. Austin or Sayade scored on the 42nd minute, and then Isaac George was also on target for Dakada, but the only goal for Wiki was scored by Idris Mohamed, and that was on the 26th minute. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show. Don't think about touching the dial because we're not going to be touched.
Darling FM, the People's Radio.
In accordance with the Nigeria Communications Commission, NCC's mandate to link every phone number to the user's national identification number (NIN), 9Mobile as your network of choice is making the exercise nice and easy. Simply dial *996#, verify.
.3 Darling FM, the People's Radio.
Welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains a spot this morning on Darling FM 107.3. And Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but a big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Wodo, the sports evangelist. Onomekurara, one of Imo State, my people, my Yame. The Lega can destroy. The commander, the Puyaka master, Ike Murako. I see you all the way from Kalamochi. And also I see you the likes of is Junior Mason Mount. Good morning, the Heke Master. Yes, so watching you live from number 4, Old Road Nekede. I see you. Wire Lord. Good morning, Puyaka man. Watching you live from Nekede. I love your program. I pray may God grant you always, the strength to continue to carry on. Chelsea will flog Liverpool by 2-1. We'll talk about that in the evening. Make una calm down, man. I call the beans. My man is. Former Super Eagles striker Daniel Amokachi has urged Nigeria coach talking about Gernot Rohr to unleash Belgium-based Paul Onachu against Benin Republic and Lesotho, as the Genk man is Nigeria's best striker at the moment. Now for Osimhen, the current Super Eagles number 1 forward has been struggling since joining Napoli, and Amokachi feels that Onachu should fill the gap on more year. With 4 goals in 8 appearances for the 3-time African champions, the 22-year-old is a doubt for Nigeria's AFCON qualifying clashes against Benin Republic and Lesotho after suffering yet another injury at his club. Now the field is open for others to step in, with the likes of Ameria's Omar Sadiq, Yunus Bellins, Taiwo Awoni, and Lorion's Teremorphy showing impressive goal-scoring form of their clubs in recent times. But however, Onachu has been the best Nigerian striker in Europe at this time, with the former Midtjylland ace netting 25 goals across all competition in 29 matches. 25 goals in 29 matches. My brother, Organa Master no be insult to. They know they use me to look Chris to watch you. Amokachi has a point. Now for AFCON winner Amokachi, he expects him to be the leading the line in the absence of Osimhen when the Super Eagles line out in Port Novo against the Squares on March the 27th. Paul Onuachu has a better chance to spearhead the attack for Nigeria, the 1996 Olympic gold medalist said. Alright, who will you go for? Paul Onuachu in form, 25 goals in 29 matches, or Victor Osimhen where they do the Dakudaji? Yes, he's injured right now. You'll be my guest. 081. No, we're not taking calls. Let's take reaction on our Facebook page. Darling FM Owerri. Darling FM Owerri. Now let's move on, people. Super Eagles coach Gernot Rohr is under pressure to drop his captain Ahmed Musa from the African Cup of Nations qualifiers against Lesotho and Benin Republic later on this month. Now for Musa, he has been without a club. He has been without a club since quitting Saudi Arabia side Al Nassr in October 2020. And he has, however, continued to enjoy the support of Gernot Rohr, who invited him for a double-header qualifying games against Sierra Leone and in Benin, and also Freetown, respectively, last November. Now, many Nigerians on social media have, however, asked the Franco-German to drop him. He no get club. Make him not near our camp again. Who is he in the movie? No, bring him again. That's what many Nigerians are clamoring for. Now, speaking with reporters on Wednesday today, former Super Eagles goalkeeper Ike Shoromu said it is left for the coach to invite whoever he feels he needs into his team. But I, however, don't think it is the best thing to invite someone who has not been playing for about 5 months to the national team. You don't expect such a player to be in top form and shape. Now, another ex-Eagles star, his name is Edema Fuludu. He said that with Musa's service to the national team, the coach can also use the invitation to help him secure a club. Let me quote Edema Fuludu. He says, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, listen up to me. Ekute. For me, I believe if this is the way we can help Musa, let us help him. It is possible that if he comes to the Eagles and play well, he can secure a club. So if it means helping him, why not? Yes, he told the Punch. Okay, like they always say, does it really make sense adjusting the goalpost when the match don't start? Because like my grandpa will always tell me, say Cosmos Chukwuemeka, now Kane, when they use flog housewife, they go use flog side chick. It's just a matter of time. Let go. Good morning, Cosmos Paul Anoachu. That's what we need, though. This is coming from Justice Uche. Honorable Val Emechebe. Good morning, Cosmos. Watching you live from Works Layout. I'm okay. Yes, God bless you. Good morning, Cosmos. Watching from Mumbirichi. This is coming from Chidozie. Okay, teams. The Heke Master. I greet you, my secretary. Moshachi Deji. Yes, Paul Anoachu should be called up, and Ahmed Musa shouldn't be invited. Yes, thank you very much. But let's move on, people. No time to check time. Super Eagles coach Gernot Rohr has also confirmed that he has been scouting for Rangers duo of Calvin Bassey and Nnamdi Ofobo for Nigeria. Now, the highly rated English and Italian-born youngsters are still eligible to play for Nigeria due to their parentage, and Rohr hinted that he would like to see them committed their future to Nigeria. Let's see how it goes, but let's talk about the English Premier League. Action went down yesterday, but before we do that, we need to switch gears because right now this segment belongs to Spanish Kingdom Apartment and Suite. Spanish Kingdom Apartment and Suite. Austin Tales, I think Paul Onachu is better off than Victor at the moment. Let's take a visit from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Hospitality in Imo State is wearing a new look with Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites. Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites is a Spanish-style rendezvous spot for family, friends, and loved ones. It boasts of state-of-the-art 1, 2, 4, and 5 fully serviced apartments and suites. Spanish Kingdom is located at number 6 Spanish Kingdom Avenue, Owerri, off Onitsha Road behind Dangote Cement Depot. For reservations, please call 070-4081-8240 or 070-5915-5000. Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites, where hospitality is a lifestyle.
Alright, that's the segment you are in right now. Spanish Kingdom Apartment and Suite. They are our sponsor telling us just to go front. My work KLO will follow you for back. Alright, Wednesday, okay, I see you. Where you telling us where you send your message from? May that place be permanent to you. Franklin Chidebere watching you live from Dubai. Alright, I appreciate that one. Prince, good morning, Cosmos. Paul Onachu is the right man up front. And for Solomon Kalou, this one, the Super Eagles are traveling with both. I hope they will not sink before they get this guy. Why they talk like this now? Solomon Kalou, who are you in the movie? John Paul Namdi, hey, my man all the way from Azerbaijan. Good morning, Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Ahmed Musa has no business in the Super Eagles at the moment. The coach, okay. at the moment, the coach should invite players who are in form and that can help the team qualify for AFCON. John Paul Namdi, it's been a while. God bless you all the way from Azerbaijan. Now back to the English Premier League. Games went down yesterday. Sheffield United beat Aston Villa by 1-0. And for Burnley, it was a 1-1 draw between them and Leicester City. Guess what happened, people? Oh my word, man. Kelechi Iheanacho. He scored the equalizer for Leicester City, people. Oh! Hey! Kelechi Iheanacho stepped up superbly in the absence of a number of injured teammates to end Champions League chasing Leicester City. A potentially important draw at Burnley. Now for Iheanacho, guess what, on my word? He has scored 2 goals in his past 3 Leicester starts away from home in the Premier League. Just 1 fewer than he managed in his first 15 away starts for the club in the competition. Iheanacho is informed. He must make this. In fact, if Genotro invite Iheanacho, we go lead protests. Even if they go arrest us if we do protests. Only Gunnar Solskjaer says that Manchester United side need to find their spark. People where come from ghetto. When I know the meaning of spark, oh boy, give me your spark now. Only Gunnar Solskjaer is looking for that spark. Say this spark after their goalless draw, they were held at Crystal Palace, and that happens to be a 3rd goalless draw in a row for the visitors. Now, this is really crazy, I must tell you. Man United, they play eyeglass football, eyeglass results. Now, Man U, they play Okolome Jomoya, Google scoreline. Can you just imagine that? Red. Guess what? They've had 6 goalless draws this season in the Premier League. Come on, can you just imagine this? And that's the highest so far this season. Against Crystal Palace yesterday, away from home, goalless. Against Chelsea, away from home, goalless. Against Arsenal, away from home, goalless. Against Liverpool, away from home, goalless. Against Man City, home, goalless. And against another Chelsea again at home, goalless. Who are there in the move your money here? So at this point, let's all agree that we will not come United, draw soup United. Am I communicating? Oh my word. Now, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was asked about his side's recent form, Solskjaer told BBC Sport that, of course, it's a concern. This is the worry me. He said, when you have 3 clean sheets in a row, that will help you win games. But we haven't produced the quality. He said, we just have to find a spark again. This spark when they talk about, we will give them. He said, the quality again, and then try to win games. Make you know, be like say, Cosmos Chukwuemeka they lie about the spark. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer they find. I don't know that in the sense man. Let's listen to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer talk to us this morning. Okay, tell us about your spark.
Is that for you?
Of course, it's a concern. You say that when you have 3 clean sheets in a row, that will help you win games because we have the quality to win games, but we haven't produced that quality. So we just have to find that spark again. We have to find that quality again, and we'll win games. If we keep on having clean sheets, at least we got a foundation to build from.
If we keep on keeping clean sheets, we have a foundation to build from. The words of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as he continues to find spark. So somebody wait there for Douglas because look for the spark and give to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so you go get them right. One culture Basi Nwabo is a good man and a sports evangelist watching you live from Polyneca there. Alright, it's Mason Mount again. As for Man U United, no penalty, no goal, no party. Man in Mr. Cosmo, I think Paul Onachi is the best at the moment. This coming from Njoku Austin. I see you. Humble C boy, good morning Cosmos. Sending message from our G Mechanic Village. A big thanks, bro. You are doing well. All right, I appreciate that particular one. Now let's back to the Man United story. Now the result means that Man United they are 14 points behind leaders Man City with 2 sides. They will be meeting on Sunday, and we can't wait. And for Man United also, they are the 5th English top flight team to remain unbeaten in their first 14 away league matches of a season. After Leeds United did that in 1973-1974, and also Liverpool did that in 1987-1988, and Arsenal also did that in both 2001-2002 and also 2003-2004. So that's a positive you can pick from that game from Man United. 14 games away from home, unbeaten. Come on, man. Give them clap, then try. Don't forget that this segment is sponsored by Spanish Kingdom Apartment and Suite. Let's take another message from our sponsor. When we come back, we continue with the show. Turn up, no be touchlights. Highlights, no be life match.
Hospitality in Imo State is wearing a new look with Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites. Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites is a Spanish-style rendezvous spot for family, friends, and loved ones. It boasts of state-of-the-art 1, 2, 4, and 5 fully serviced furnished apartments and suites. Spanish Kingdom is located at number 6 Spanish Kingdom Avenue, Were, off Onitsha Road behind Dangote Cement Depot. For reservations, please call 070-4081-8240 or 070-5915-5000. Spanish Kingdom Apartments and Suites, where hospitality is a lifestyle.
All right, it's still the segment sponsored by Spanish Kingdom Apartment and Suits. Someone just caught my attention to something, and that's Uguzumba. Nwachukwu it says Cosmos, not forget say na Ndidi na assist here na for that goal yesterday, which means that the goal is Igbotic. She says they scored the Igbotic goal for Leicester City yesterday. Wilfred did with the assist. Kelechi Iheanacho with the goal. Igbotic goal. God bless you, Uguzumba. It's all good. Now back, we had a Chelsea target Ellen Brot Haaland, and Borussia Dortmund 20-year-old Norway striker has said that there are 6 clubs he would consider joining. He mentioned Liverpool, he mentioned Man United, he mentioned Man City, but he no mentioned Chelsea Football Club. Ticket Adawala. Let's go straight to Ligue 1 where Canadian forward Jonathan David, his late double helped Lille edge out Marseille 2 goals to nothing on Wednesday. And for Christopher Gattia's side, they've extended their unbeaten run to 10 league games. Yes, Lille 10 matches unbeaten, and they remain 2 points clear of Paris Saint-Germain at the top of the league table. And for Mauricio Pochettino's side, PSG, they stayed second with a 1-0 victory yesterday at Bordeaux. Now PSG brushed off the absence of Neymar, and the suspended Kylian Mbappe was suspended in that game, and also Angel Di Maria to keep up the pressure. But then with informed striker Moiskin also out after testing positive for coronavirus, it was left for a certain Pablo Sarabia. He scored the winning goal for them, and we say congratulations to PSG. And for Lyon, they are 1 point further back after beating Rennes by the same scoreline, 1 goal to nothing yesterday. And for 4th place AS Monaco, this one surprised a lot of people. They slipped to 7 points off the pace as the Principality club. They lost 1 goal to nothing at Strasbourg. Ticket Adawala. Now for Monaco's title aspirations suffered a blow as their 12th match unbeaten run in the league came to an abrupt end with a surprise loss at Strasbourg. Now elsewhere, Lens took 5th place Mainz, who lost 1 goal to nothing to Angers with a 3-2 win at struggling Saint Etienne. While Nice also moved 10 points clear of the bottom 3 by beating Nimes by 2 goals to 1. And for Nantes, their miserable season continued with a 2-1 loss at home to Reims. And the Canaries remain second from bottom, and they are now 3 points from guaranteed safety after Lorient played a 1-1 draw with Montpellier. Let's go straight to Barcelona in Spain. Barcelona needed extra time to reach the Copa del Rey final on Wednesday with a 3-2 aggregate win over Sevilla, coming just 2 days after a police raid on the club and arrest of their former president. Now, having 3-2 goals to nothing in the first leg, the Danish international Martin Braithwaite hit the crucial goal in the 5th minute of the extra time with a diving header. Puya, come on! From a cross from Jordi Alba, and that win the seat for Barcelona Football Club. Gerard Piqué with the equalizer, we scored the, you might say equalizer in terms of scoreline, because the first goal was scored by Ousmane Dembele, second goal by Gerard Piqué at the nick of time to push it into extra time. See, let me say congratulations to every Barcelona fans out there. Yes, it was a dogged affair. Every player got it right on the night. The coach was spot on the night. His selection was on point, man, and we just asked for let him continue with that particular one. Yes, like they always say, may GCK continue to be an encouragement in your life and not an advice. Before now, it used to be an advice, but right now it's an encouragement to Ronald Koeman. Barcelona will face either Athletic Bilbao or Levante, who are in a 1-1 draw. Yes, already their semi-final is taking place today, and don't forget that the final comes up on April 17 in Seville. We'll break this down more in the evening, but then Barcelona, what a performance last night, 3-2 after an aggregate scoreline, good one. Now for Kessie, scored a 97-minute penalty to rescue a 1-1 draw for AC Milan at home to Udinese on Wednesday, giving the Serie A leaders Inter Milan the chance to pull 6 points clear at the top of the table. Now, so far so good. The blessed fuel don't finish for AC Milan Moto. Yeah, they were driving before, but they forget to refuel their tank, and right now everything don't dry up. All right, for the scoreline, other scoreline in the Italian Serie A last night before quality wrap this morning, the likes of Atalanta beats Crotone by 5-1. Benevento lost to Hellas Verona by 3-0. Cagliari beats Bologna 1-0. Fiorentina lost at home to AS Roma by 2-1. Genoa 1-1 draw with Sampdoria, and for Sassuolo they play at the 3-3 draw with Napoli. I just look at the time. I need to call it a wrap. Before I do that, let's also tell you that FC Porto lost in the Portugal Cup. They lost to FC Braga by 3-2. Crazy scoreline, I tell you out there. Upset everywhere you turn it to, but then it is what it is. Football, like they always say, is a joy to watch unless you are at the receiving end. In the German Cup, action also went down. Let me bring up to speed with the outcome of that particular one, because David Poker Essen lost to Hosting Kiel by 3-0, and for RB Leipzig they beat Wolfsburg by 2-0. That Hosting Kiel was the same team that defeated Bayern Munich, so they are not pushovers at all. But that's how much you can take this money. Do it to join me in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. for Sports Today. My name will never ever change. I appreciate everyone who sent their messages live on our Facebook page. Franklin Chidebere watching me live from Dubai. God bless your hustle. May you walk and never stumble. Yes, you know go jam and they no go jam you. From me to you all, it is peace, love, arrivederci.